funded it? Is he telling us he doesn't know? That is the problem. If you want to be very magnanimous, you can release the children. Then what of the adults? Because it couldn't have been funded by children. Who are the people who funded it? What have you done? Is it because of politics too? Which you continue? That would lead us nowhere. This is what creates problem. The inconsistencies and the contradiction in the Nigerian system, in the Nigerian judiciary system, and all that. This is why I have a problem.
All right. Before we go on the national news, so what do you suggest is the way forward? As of now, we all know where the situation lies. And like you mentioned earlier, the national leadership of the National Association of Properties of Private Schools, NAPS, they offered scholarship to the minors who were released. I saw the reports of Governor of Kano State also said they will be the integrated, whatever it is. Now, what do you? What's the way forward?
Yeah, let me. You see, this is what we are saying. It's politics, and that is how politics is destroying us. The Kano State governor can offer scholarship for the ones arrested. What of the ones in his street, in his backyard? The one he sees anytime he moves from the state around the state. As he offers scholarship for them, I think we should come out and tell those people, please go and sit down. You are disturbing us. It is just political to show. I know that I'm not even sure that scholarship will be. Okay, scholarship to do what? Those ones are scholarship to where? Did they pass YA? Did they pass primary school? Are those ones the ones you can educate? Scholarship in Western education?
Do we have people that can't be educated?
Do you have people in that group that can be educated? Are they willing to go to school? And you see, when the people talk like this and we clap for them, you see, because they are deceiving us and we don't think deep. Through scholarship, go and give scholarship to all children in Kano State, Alamanjeri, which is the capital of this what do you call them? People who are they send their children to be educated by some Kuntap schools and all that. Go and give them scholarship. Declare that every child under the age of 10 or 15 must go to school free. That is what I want to hear from the Kano State governor. Not this political charade.
Lukman, do you?
Thanks very much. Yes, I supported the call for that. If I want to correct one impression that scholarship doesn't mean going for Western education alone.
That's what I'm saying.
Because scholarship can be training them in what they are good at. So there are some of them that cannot cope with Western education. And if the way they have been exposed to, then if you just take them to Western education, you are just wasting your money. Because if you have lived in the North before, at least where I lived, the boarding school was paying 400 naira then. So for the whole term. So and then was when my own younger ones here were paying as much as 18,000, 20,000 naira per term. So if we want to actually correct the abnormality in our society, we know the right thing to do. It is only because the society is bad. That's why we produce bad children. So how did it happen? It happened as a sort of misgovernance of our leaders. They are so selfish. Tell me, what will the governor do with all the properties being acquired? With what the president has acquired in life, what else is he looking for? That he could still go ahead and buy almost $1 billion vehicle when some people are just trekking on the road, and you are saying this will endure. Are we actually serious with what we are doing or what we are saying? That's where the problem lies. So if truly the federal government is very serious, they should look at the situation of Nigeria and see how they will alleviate the poverty generally and not selectively.
All right, of course, discussing matters arising on Tinubu's amnesty to teen rioters. And we still have with us Dr. Nkama, consultant, general surgeon, MD of Prince Specialist Clinic, Ashera Abeokuta, and Mr. Lukman Soliu, President, Right and Freedom Advocates, RIFA and Public Affairs Analyst. We'll be back shortly after the national news to continue the conversation. In the meantime, you can drop your comments, your questions, and of course your contribution via social media platform, via Facebook Live. You can drop your comment on the live stream at Rock City 101.9 FM, and also our WhatsApp 0903-927-3532. Also our YouTube, Rock City FM. You can also drop your comments. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.
Thanks for letting me stay the night.
You're welcome, dear.
I slept so well. Your bed is so comfortable and your pillows are so... like I was resting my head on.
Mocha makes quality pillows. That one is the Crown Anti-Allergy Pillow.
I think it's time I changed mine. I have been using them for ages.
You should. Doctors recommend changing pillows every 1 to 2 years.
Really?
When was the last time you changed your pillows? Buy a Mocha pillow today.
Mocha, adding comfort to life.
Electricity, vibes on the frequency.
Go solar. No more darkness. Go solar. Stay in business. Go solar. Grow your business. Modern problems require modern solutions. In the face of high fuel costs and failing electricity, now is the time to go solar. Paradise Life Nigeria Limited, expert in solar procurement, installation, and maintenance, offers you high-quality service for your home solar systems. We are dealer in all solar equipment and accessories, solar panels, inverters, batteries, charge controllers. We also specialize in the installation of CCTV, solar street lights, electric fencing, automatic gate installation, also solar bore oil construction for domestic and industrial use. Our installations are of high quality and pocket-friendly. Contact us today for a suitable quote tailored to your need and budget. Training is also available. Visit Paradise Life Nigeria Limited today at Paradise Solar House beside Star Times office, Alogi Obantoko, Abeokuta. Visit our website on www.paradisedigitalworld.com or send a WhatsApp message to 0803 910 9394 or call 0905 672 5977 0905 672 5977. Paradise Life Nigeria Limited. Go solar. Grow your business.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show. The biggest news stories. This is Rock City FM News.
The time is 10 o'clock. Here is the national news. First, the top headlines. Ikene Enogun certified as open defecation-free 135th local government area to achieve defeat. 108 killed, 167 injured in auto crashes within 30 months in Ogun this year. Federal government reverses 18-year entry age into varsities, retains 16 years. Court withdraws treason charges against 119 and bad governance protesters. Good morning. I am MODUPE. Akinyosoye bringing you the news in detail shortly. Now the news and details. Ikene local government area in Ogun State has been certified as open defecation free. Water Resources and Sanitation Minister Professor Joseph Utsev says the achievement was a major step in a bid by Nigeria to end open defecation by 2025. The achievement was celebrated on Tuesday in Ikene. With the certification, Ikene has joined 134 other local governments nationwide which have been declared open defecation free. The minister, represented by a director in the ministry, Modupeoluwa David, said it was a milestone for public health and community well-being. Ogun State First Lady Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun attributed the achievement to the community-led sanitation initiative backed by UNICEF and the state government. She called for more cooperation in various communities and the access to sustain the achievement. Pensioners in Ogun State have commended Governor Deborah Abiodun for extending the new wage increase to its members. The state chapter of the National Union of Pensioners said its members received 20,000 naira increase in their monthly pensions from October 2024. Such increase in pension, according to the union, was last effected for pensioners in the state, seeked gratitude for the governor's kindness and consideration towards pensioners at all time. The pensioners also thanked the governor for the prompt and regular payment of monthly pension, steady release of gratuities, and palliative to reduce the pain of petroleum subsidy removal. The union, however, asked the state government to consider the consequential review of pensions in line with the federal government circular for pensioners who retired before the 2019 national minimum wage took effect. 108 people died in various auto crashes in Ogun State within 3 months this year. Those killed included 38 male and 11 female adults, as well as 2 female children within third quarter of the year. 169 others sustained various degrees of injuries, according to statistics provided by the Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, TRACE. further breakdown of the statistics indicates that 43 died in July, 34 in August, and 31 in September. Also, 91 were injured in July, 30 in August, and 48 in September. According to Trace, most of the crashes were caused by excessive speeding, which accounted for 52% mechanical faults, 21%, and driving against traffic and other prohibited areas, 9%. Trace also says that tire burst accounted for 8% of the crashes, dangerous driving and wrong overtaking, 5%, and brake failure, 5%. To reduce carnage on the state highways, the Traffic Management Agency suggested the recruitment of more personnel and provision of more patrol vehicles and the creation of Trace Rescue Patrol Team. Other suggestions are the establishment of Ogun State Emergency Rescue Center and the provision of traffic warning signals on roads. Again, the national power grid collapsed on Tuesday, causing nationwide electricity outage. The fresh collapse of the grid at about 2:09 p.m. was the ninth this year. A check on the portal of the Nigeria System Operators shows 0 megawatts at 2:09 p.m., indicating that all the country's power plants are down. But electricity distribution companies nationwide, including Ikeja and Jos, has notified their customers of a fresh power outage. TCN is still battling to restore power to most parts of the north, plunged into blackout for the past 2 weeks. The Federal Road Management Agency, FEMA, has begun the rehabilitation of some of the federal roads nationwide to make them more durable before the 2024 festive season. The agency managing director, engineer Chukwemeka Abbasi, flagged off the exercise on Monday in Kano. He said 653 kilometers of road would be rehabilitated, while 18,850 square kilometers of road would be patched during the exercise. The FEMA boss said the exercise aimed at making federal roads more durable and reduce traffic congestion during the period. Federal government has reversed the 18-year entry age for admission of candidates into Nigerian universities. The controversial 18-year entry age was introduced by Professor Mahmoud Tahir, who was relieved of his job by President Bola Tinubu in his cabinet shake-up last week. The new Education Minister, Dr. Maruf Alausa, at his maiden news conference in his office on Tuesday, said the 18-year entry age was not sustainable. He said the existing 16-year entry age would be maintained, while there would be an exception for the gifted children. Alausa, who was former Health Minister of State, said the 18-year entry age policy would be detrimental to the policy of federal government to reduce out-of-school children. A federal high court sitting in Abuja on Tuesday struck out treason charges against 119 standing trial for participating in the recent violence-led bad governance protest in Abuja and most part of the north. Justice Obiora Egwatu struck out the suit following application by the Attorney General of the Federation to take over the case and discontinue their trial. Federal Government Counsel M. Abubakar also applied for the Tuesday's proceeding to be conducted without the presence of the minors in the court. The dismissal of the case came hours after President Bola Tinubu ordered the immediate release of all the minors arraigned before the court. Tinubu also ordered the investigations of their arrest, detention, and arraignments in court. The president said policemen found culpable after the investigation would be prosecuted. A 10-hectare cannabis plantation has been discovered by officers of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, in Ekiti State. The plantation was located between Ikere, Olawe, and neighboring communities. The state commandant of the Corps, Dr. Paul Sassina, announced this while parading a suspect arrested in the plantation at the agency headquarters in Ado-Ekiti. He said the Corps had launched a manhunt to arrest others who escaped during the raid. The commandant said his men stumbled on the plantation while combing forest in the area. Over 100 communities about to be submerged by flood water in Ahuara local government area of River State. The flood came from Orahi River, which is overflowing following heavy rainfall in the area. Some of the mostly affected communities are Inedia, Umbiama, Akunomo, Engeni, and Juankram. Spokesman of the local government, Enedi Joe, said water level is still rising in the area. You are listening to the national news on Rock City 101.9 FM. Still to come, business and sport news. Please do stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. In business news, Finance Minister Wale Edun said that Tinubu administration would not go back on the floating of the naira and petrol subsidy removal. Edu said both reforms have come to stay. The minister stated this while receiving the new Finance Minister of State, Darius Uzoka, in his office in Abuja. He explained that with both reform, Nigeria is now operating market-driven foreign exchange rate, and pricing of petrol. Edun said he was optimistic that the policies would create new jobs, boost productivity, and reduce poverty in the country. Finally, in the national news, sport news. Nigeria's Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubairu has pledged to give Nigeria's foreign-based talents the opportunity to join the squad for the upcoming Under-20 African Cup of Nations AFCON in South Africa. The Flying Eagles fought 2-1 win over Ghana in the final, securing a place in the Africa Under-20 tournament alongside the Black Satellites. Speaking to members of the sport, Zubairu confirmed his commitment to integrating foreign-based players if they meet the required standards. Among the exciting Nigerian prospects eligible for the Flying Eagles are Inter Milan midfielder Ebenezer Akinyosoye, currently on loan at Sampdoria, and Alvin Okoro of Vis Pesaro in Italy's Serie. Also in contention are OGC Knights forward Vince Orakpo, Genk left back Christian Akpan, Hapoel Jerusalem attacker Andrew Udoko, and Valeranga winger Onyebuchi Obasi. Kalma FFC's Vince Osuji, an 18-year-old defender, could also help fortify a defense that struggled to keep clean sheets during the WAFL B Championship. That was the national news, and just before we go, the top headlines once again. We reported that Ikene Enugu certified as open defecation-free 135th local government area to achieve the feat. 108 killed, 169 injured in auto crashes within 30 months in Ogun State this year. We also reported the federal government reversed 18-year entry age into universities, retained 16 years, and also courts withdrew treason charges against 119 end bad governance protesters. For more stories and to listen to us live, please log on to our website www.rockcityfmradio.com. Thank you so much for listening. I am Modupe Akinyosoye. Good morning.
Traffic updates, business news, weather reports, eyewitness reports, breakfast show. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. Weekday mornings on Rock City 101.9 FM, the voice of the people.
Save Nigeria, so now you know which way Nigeria is headed. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
course, speaking of saving Nigeria, saving the country, speaking of responsibility of every citizen of the country. And still Citizens Forum segment of the Daybreak Show this morning, the 6th day in the month of November 2024. And our focus, and of course, has been on Tinubu's matters arising on Tinubu's amnesty to teen rioters. And we still have with us in the studio a consultant, general surgeon, an MD of Prince Specialist Clinic, Ashera Abeokuta, Dr. Nkom, and Mr. Lukman Soliu, President, Rights and Freedom Advocate and Public Affairs Analyst. All right, we will encourage calls and, of course, accommodate calls from you to be part of the conversation. The phone line is available for you to be part of the conversation, and the WhatsApp number is also very much navigatable this morning to send your thoughts and, of course, your contribution. The number to call is 0810-786-0000, and the WhatsApp number is 0903-927-3532. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Uncle.
Morning, sir.
And other visitors in the house.
Yes.
My name is Mr. Paul Odin, calling from Olamala. I like Dr. Uncom's speech this morning concerning the amnesty. You see, our president, he gives those boys amnesty. I know the reason why he's doing this. They really know that they are not doing the right thing. Because if they have been doing the right thing, would anybody come out and say, you want to protest? Definitely no. Because they know that they don't give Nigerians what they want. That is the reason why their conscience is judging them. Even the governors, they know what they did to Nigerian citizens. That is not good. Why their children in abroad enjoying themselves? Why the citizens of this country, the youth, are suffering? They have subjected them to something else. Go to every company in this country. What you will see is employment of casual staff, that they will not staff them in the company. The company will use them, all these Chinese will use them as a slave. Who is behind all this? Is it not our government? Is it not our president and the governors that they see all these investors that are coming in and they cannot advise them on what to do? If somebody is not educated, then he go and work in the company. Maybe he just finished secondary school. They will not. He will be a slave in that company, and nobody says something about it. All the labor union all they concentrate in is just about minimum wage. Why our children are slaves in Nigeria? It is a shame. Let Nigeria wake up and do the right thing for once. God bless Lock City and God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling 0810786-0000. That's still the number to call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Modupe.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing very well, thank you.
My surgeon, good morning. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, Dr. Uncle.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm the other resource person. Thank you very much. I'm Apostle Taiwan Yobody from South Corner area in Jeja town. This is mess. All what the government, because the federal government, the state government are doing is mess. So, the government are just trying to save their face. They know Nigeria's image has been dented in the eyes of the world by arresting those minors. In Yoruba, they say, ẹni tí ó so okùn mọ́rún adìyẹ aláìlójútì ni. These policemen that arrested these minors, imprisoning them, charging them to court, are they ignorant of what to do? These are minors who should have been sent to maybe, what do they call it, kindergarten place, where they orientate them, where they, I mean, do something else to them. But I want to ask, who are the sponsors of these children? I know some people sponsor them. These one should have been arrested and tried to court instead of these children. And then after release, why? Don't come and say it. Why going to the Asura? For what? First saving, corruption. You give them money. Give them money for what? Instead of scholarship for what? I did say, oh my God. It's corruption. They want to steal our money. Give scholarship. Scholarship for what? Who are the parents? Do we know their parents at all? Did their parents show up to complain that they were in prison? No. And what President Falana is doing is just, like Dr. Duncan said, trying to be in the eyes of the world. Asking for what?
All right.
For education of the children? No. Let them, when they were released, they should have gone to their parents straight away. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. But to be clear, reports has not show that the scholarship is from the government. It's from NAPS, that's the National Leadership of the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Emmanuel Etching calling from Abara.
Can you please turn down the volume of your radio set or move away from the radio?
Okay, thank you very much. Is that okay?
It's better now. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Emmanuel Etching calling from Abara. Good morning, Dr. Uncle.
Morning, sir. Morning, my brother. Morning.
I really love to see a face like this, Dr. Uncle, for one day. I believe one day we shall see one-on-one. Dr. Uncle, we have spoken all. Nigeria, we don't know where we are going. We don't know where our leaders are leading us to. So grant those children amnesty. Take them to celebrate them as if they have done the right thing. Instead of them to release them, go back home. Or to find something somewhere and give them a good training that they will benefit on it tomorrow. But all of them have their due. I know that there is no how. They may have joined money for them so that they will shut their mouth. What about the ones in the street now? What did they do to them? What have they done to them? Are they also giving them any scholarship for them to school? Those that are ready to school, when their parents cannot afford education for them? What are we talking about? Those that funded that protest, why are they not arresting them? They say money loss, this and this, they lose this one, they do this, they do that. Where are the people that funded that very protest? Why are they not arresting them? Let me tell you, it's a kind of them to cover their shame, cover their sin, all these governors and presidents, because they know what is right and they fail to do. Take their responsibility. I learned when I hear one of our brothers speaking this morning concerning all these companies that slaving our children. Dr. Nkom, if to say you are a Labour president, should have said you to come to Ogbara and look at all these companies, what they did to our citizens. It has become much. And nobody is saying something about it. Children will be worked 6 months. Instead of them to start them, they will drop those sets and pick another set for them not to speak, say, why are you not serving me after 6 months? They will drop those sets and pick another set and slave them again after 6 months. Somebody will collect a contract of those companies and go and sit at home and read newspaper. At the end of the month, we go and receive somebody's salary and divide it into 4. Then we give them one place.
All right.
And take other third part of it. and we are saying this country will good. China's are using our children in a barrier like a slave. I'm not talking about India's companies. Let them come and see what is going on here. Let the labor union in Ogun State come and see what is going on here. Not only to fight for the minimum wage alone. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. God bless us, Titi.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for calling. 08107860000. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Modupe.
Good morning.
I have listened to my friend Dr. Nkong. At least I have seen him this morning. We have always been talking, but I've never seen his face. I don't know he's so young, Adi. Now, Dr. Nkong, you are yourself. You are putting the minds of...
Hello, before
I
you...
am Mr. Williams.
Okay.
Williams, good morning.
All right.
You have spoken the minds of right-thinking Nigerians. No biases. You didn't insult anybody. That gentleman there, I don't know his name. Who calls him? I think he's one of the human rights people.
Yes, Mr. Lukman Solim.
He has behaved true to type. Because I don't expect anything good for government from any of the human rights. We don't have human rights group in Nigeria. They are just people who collected themselves and want to start to criticize. They know the people who are sponsoring them. They must obey. The president is a human being. The governors are human beings. We are all prone to making mistakes.